welcome to Babylon, you know. Shit. There'll be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And that's the Most High, because he places these spirits in everybody, whether they be righteous spirits, lying spirits, abominable spirits. You know, the Most High creates that. All right, good. Even that is what? Fire and hell and famine and death. All these were created for vengeance.
This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Right, because like what you were about to go into, pretty much like there's a balance to the Most High. Basically, you know, you can't have light without darkness. You can't have good without evil.
Right. Like
you have pleasure and you have pain. So therefore, everything has tools. It's created in tools to create a to create a balance.
Right. Let's see. Teeth of wild beasts, and scorpions, serpents, and a sword punish the wicked to destruction.
So somebody basically gets attacked by a wild animal or some crazy shit like that. That was the judgment of the Lord. The Lord put a spirit on that animal to attack this person and to destroy it, basically.
Right. You know, I mean, it's really coming to the time, man, where you're going to see a lot more of these things happen. This summer is going to be a big thing. You already see motherfuckers getting... Oh, matter of fact, that's funny, because my wife was looking on the internet, and she came up into this knowledge that mosquitoes kill more people than all the wars combined. You know that, man? Fucking mosquitoes kill more people than all the wars have combined. That's judgment from the Lord, okay? You get malaria or some shit, get bit by a goddamn mosquito, that's your ass, man. The Lord is fucking undoing you. That's a punishment. Don't find it as a fucked up thing when you see these people infected with all kind of rare parasites, all kind of worms and all this crazy ass shit, because that's a punishment from the Lord, alright? Oh yeah. Yep. They shall rejoice in his commandments, and they that shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. And who is he talking about, man? Those that, well, when the time comes, he shall not transgress his word. And when we come back in the kingdom, those same ones that got killed and not done by those things, those diseases, famine, sword, got killed. I'm talking about of our people, of the Native American, Latino, and present day Negro heritage. They're going to come back in that right mind. We're going to know the scriptures, okay? It's not going to be any more transgression of the law, which is sin itself, okay? So it's not going to be dying in those crazy-ass areas. Therefore, from the beginning, I was resolved and thought upon these things and have left them in writing. All the works of the Lord are good, and he will give every needful thing in due season. And that also comes in the praying to the Most High in his name. Alright, his name ain't Jesus. His name ain't Jehovah, Jireh, Nisi, or goddamn Elohim. Okay? It's known by Yahweh, is the Father's name. It's the Most High, and Yahweh Shai is his Son's name. And by praying in these names and having faith, he'll bring those things that we need and desire around in this season, okay? So that a man cannot say, this is worse than that, for in time they shall be well approved. Alright, so you ain't got to sit back, man, that's worse than this and that, it's all fucked up, or it's not, you know what I mean? So when that time comes, and you get the things that you've needed, and the Lord bless you with those things, you don't have to look back upon that. You look back at it, and you see it as a learning, and you look back upon it, and you see it as, you know, and you have to go through these things, but they make you stronger, okay? And therefore praise ye the Lord with thy whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord. And that's where it comes in. We have the name of the Lord now, so we can call upon him. Like the elders expounded upon, when we was in slavery, we didn't have the name. That was taken away from us, so we couldn't call on his name and ask him to come and save us. We didn't have his name anymore. That's why he didn't come and deliver us at that time of our slavery and our punishment, because whether you went from Puerto Rico to to the islands, the Caribbean Islands, all the way over to Mexico and America, you know, we was all in some form of slavery, okay? That's why we all talk these different languages, because you speak the language of your captain, all right? That's why these things are coming on, but nonetheless, we return it back to our original language, which is Paleo-Hebrew. And the Lord blesses that name upon you. Call upon the Lord, and, you know, if it's a righteous thing or it's a blessed thing and not a wicked thing, and he's going to bless you with that in due season, all right? Got anything else?
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 42, verse 24. All things are double one against another, and he hath made nothing imperfect. One thing establisheth the good of another, and who shall be filled with beholding his glory. So that's that balance.
Right. Hey, that balance is necessary. Like your body has a balance, all right? You're supposed to have a balance in your gut of 80% good parasites to 20% bad parasites. When you throw that balance off, then you start getting your diseases, right? You get a lot of toxins in your body, and you start getting all fucked up, looking all crazy, thinking all crazy, whatever it may be, all right? Let's see. This is Ecclesiasticus 40, starting at 1. Great travail is created for every man, and a heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam from the day that they go out of their mother's womb to the day that they return to the mother of all things. Their imagination of things to come, and the day of death trouble their thoughts, and they cause fear of heart. And we in the valley of the shadow of death, so hey, death is constantly on our minds if you're in this truth, because you got to be ready to live and die for this truth. You don't know when it's coming. When you in captivity, you can get fucked up whenever, you know what I mean? Let's start down at 5. Wrath and envy, trouble and uniqueness, unquietness, fear of death and anger and strife in a time of rest upon his bed, his night sleep do change his knowledge. I mean, you sit back and the things that you dream of, I mean, I don't know about you, but a lot of those things reside on my mind even in my waking life. I mean, some of them are vain things, but sometimes the Lord blesses you with dreams and visions at night to understand the times that we're in, and also to prepare your spirit for the things that's going to happen. Little or nothing is his rest, and afterwards he is in sleep, as in the day of keeping watch, troubled in the visions of his heart, as if he were escaped out of a battle. I mean, man, a lot of brothers in this troop, we having all kind of wild dreams. I don't know about y'all brothers, but a lot of brothers over here has been seeing, even my children and my wife, we have dreams about zombies and all of this other shit. Hey, man, we already know that a lot of destruction that's going to be brought out in this place, and population control, as the elders are saying, will be brought by disease. All right, that zombie virus is a disease. All right, it causes your body to be in a diseased state. So you all fucked up and you outside your mind because you're controlled by a foreign parasite. Makes your ass, make you want to crave abominable things like human flesh and doing all kind of wild and crazy shit. So they even have certain parasites that infect different animals and go straight to their brain and make those animals do something outside of what they would normally do. Alright, and that's part of that zombie virus that'll be coming to this motherfucker soon enough, because I had a lot of visions on that stuff. When all is safe, he awakeneth and marveleth that the fear was nothing. You wake out of your sleep like, God damn, I thought that shit was real, because a vision of the dream is quite different. It's the same and it's different. Because sometimes a vision seems much realer than a dream would, right? Such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. That's why a wicked man can't lay his head down until he's done a wicked deed. Edomites and these devils. Man, a lot of these cops, they be some assholes over small shit. It's because they can't lay their head down until they done a wicked ass thing. These bitches. A lot of these hoes can't lay down until they fuck a different nigga. You know, it varies. See what I'm saying? On each vessel. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamity, famine, tribulation and scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the
fucking mocking bullshit.
what?
Fucking ass because they don't know down, walking down doing this bullshit on purpose, trying to interrupt the lesson.
What the fuck did that big mother? What was he saying with them tight ass pants on?
Yes, I didn't hear a word come from his fucking mouth. I think he kept his peace.
Now he said he was talking shit, but you know what? They kept it moving, so that's all right. Fuck the fuck. They can't stop this. You understand? These things are created for the wicked, and their sake came the flood. Flood came because these a bunch of faggots and wicked motherfuckers and nasty bitches and hoes and niggas. You understand? That stuff came about because it had to be cleansed. The next way to cleanse it is with this fire. Alright? I'm gonna bring out just a couple more scriptures and we're gonna call it a wrap. You got anything else?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15. I'm gonna start at verse 12. I'm gonna start at verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt, which is modern day Egypt, which is America, with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So basically like zombie attacks, like famines, like different genetically modified diseases, that H1N1. You know they trying to recreate the bubonic plague for these people, so that way they can try to duplicate the same virus that destroyed our people during the Dark Ages. They're trying to recreate that virus. So it's gonna be plagues out here.
That's why you don't donate blood and shit like that.
As before, meaning in old Egypt, where the Most High released plagues on those Egyptians, it's going to be the same as now. And will destroy all the land thereof. Why? Because America is going to be nothing but a desolate wasteland after it's been thoroughly cleansed and purified by thermonuclear destruction.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Praise the Lord every time in thy time of sickness and Ecclesiastes.
This is Ecclesiastes 38 verse 9. My son, in thy sickness be not negligent. Pray unto the Lord, and he will make thee whole.
Right. That's the wholeness of it.
Faggots gonna be put to death.
Hell the fuck yeah, man.
Slap the fuck out. America's gonna be destroyed for being modern day Sodom and Gomorrah.
Only a faggot will wear some bullshit like that. Them tight ass shorts and fucking suspenders. You understand how you doing?
That's the main thing. I mean, as far as these abominations walking the earth, one, as I was bringing out earlier, there's no fear of the Most High in the land.
Right.
And plus, two, as far as men trusting in secrecy, which pretty much ain't no work in secret, because you got the angels basically recording all the works of men on the earth, so therefore no secret thing can be hidden. And then pretty much like they put laws in effect to protect the so-called rights and liberties of fags and lesbians in this country. Therefore they're not being put together, therefore this place is going to go into a more cesspool of just wickedness.
Right. You got these down low ass niggas in these motherfucking churches, man. That's that bullshit. That's the shit that really fucked me up. You'll go to one of these. Right. Come on, man. You'll go to church, man, and you'll find a motherfucking choir director be fruity as hell with a pink suit on and shit. you know what I'm saying, with the lisp and holding his hand like that. And he's leading the kids choir, man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this bullshit is gonna come in on that bull. Since Ezekiel,
because it makes me more creative.
32